waiting cardiac arrest. Hey everybody, it's Big White Seth.
Talk about completely random and out of nowhere. David Carradine, who played a complete badass Shaolin monk in the 70s TV series Kung Fu, and more recently Bill in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill series, was found dead in his Bangkok luxury hotel room. It's freaking crazy. Carradine was staying in Bangkok while he was filming a movie, and when a film crew noticed his absence when they went out to eat, a producer went to Carradine's room and found out that he had died. According to Thailand officials, he was found hanging from a nylon rope that was believed to have come from the curtains in the room, and there was no sign of forced entry. The circumstances of his death are still up in the air, but Carradine's family says that he wasn't suicidal. This is so crazy. I mean, in the past 5 years, it seems that there have been so many stories of actors dying. Every time I see a story about somebody relatively famous committing suicide, though, I always used to think, what have they got to be sad about? And yeah, it's kind of a skewed view of the world to think that anybody that has fame and fortune doesn't have anything to be sad about, but I thought it. And then I started thinking about that old phrase, the grass is greener on the other side, and I realized that that applies to any side. I'm not implying anything about Mr. Carradine, but the more I think about it, the more I wonder how people can deal with that amount of pressure, how people can deal with the amount of expectation that the public has in them. To have to live your entire life under a microscope, to have no time for yourself, to have to live up to this image that people have of you, it's crazy. I wouldn't want it, and even if I did have it all, I don't think I would ever try to live up to what people thought I should be. But the sad truth is, I've finally realized that there's a lot of pressure out there for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, famous, fat, thin. Everybody has things that they have to deal with in life, and sometimes people are going to talk smack about it. And in a way, it's kind of both depressing and enlightening to know that everybody in the entire world has these feelings from time to time. At any rate, tomorrow's my birthday, and I think instead of going out and doing something, I'm going to stay at home and have a Kung Fu marathon. And you know, that's the one thing I always thought would be really freaking awesome about being a good actor. You'll be on film long after you're put in the ground, and people will think you're still a badass years down the line. I remember watching Kung Fu when I was a tiny child. I know it's hard to believe I was tiny. From my experience, I figure that David Carradine will be the epitome of calm, collected ass kicker for quite a while.